So midweek, midsection, as ever. We've got our 10-second lead in, and we're going to start out with our gentle squats. Getting the body warmed up, loosened up. Here we go. Nice and relaxed. Hands as ever, I'm kind of bringing them in front, almost like a boxer's guard position, only slightly more relaxed. I just got them out of the way. So down and up, sitting back into it each time. Bringing the hips in. There we go. I'll just stand up straight at the top. And we're to the floor. Right hand, left leg. And exhale up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Nice controlled movement. Pulling with the lower abs as we bring the leg up. And there we go. Back to our feet. Bringing the arms in a little bit this time for our squats. Bringing them up overhead, staying relaxed. We're not going for a full stretch or full reach. We're simply bringing the hands up over the shoulders, helping get the heart rate up. And again, each time on our squat, sitting back down into that squatting movement. And we're back to the floor again. Right leg, left arm this time. Keeping the toe pointed, pulling with the lower abs. Inhale down and exhale up. Next time around, we're going to make them a bit more challenging. But for now, we're loosening up. And we're back to our feet. Okay, lunges this time. Stepping backwards. Keep the balance. I'm going to put my hands on my hips just for a little bit of variety. You can have them on the hips, you can have them in front. You can have them to the sides if you find that helps your balance. If you do, whatever works for you. It's still warming up. Last one. There we go, back to the floor again. Right arm, left leg. And we're crunching up this time with the upper abs. Here we go. Trying to keep the legs straight. Crunch up, get the shoulders up away from the mat. And hold there just for a moment. Long enough to make sure you're really getting that squeeze in with the upper abs. Excellent, we're back to our feet. Second round of lunges. We're going to add in our social distance this time. Stepping back, pushing out in front. Always staying nice and steady on the feet. Stepping back, shoulder width or hip width, maybe even a little bit wider. Actively pushing out in front. There we go, back to the mat again. Left leg, right arm. Sorry, right leg, left arm. You knew what I meant. You're seasoned pros at this stage. Exhaling as you lift. And through that squeeze at the top of the movement. There we go. Starting to feel a bit warmed up now after that, I hope. A little bit looser. Great stuff. Did I actually start? I did. So many gadgets, hard to keep track of how many of them I've actually got running at one time. Okay, 13 seconds left. Lucky for some. We're going to start out with our squat and knee to elbow, so going across to the other elbow. Here we go. Pulling across the body, using those lower abs as you pull the knee across. Nice strong pull every time. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go, and relax. Give the legs a little bit of a kick. Curtsy lunge, side to side. Staying low. So staying in this low position. It's going to burn the legs a little bit more. Also burning the backside a little bit more. So when you tell people, yeah, I've been to some of Mal's classes, they're a pain in the ass, this is the bit you're talking about. Great stuff. And we're back to our squat and knee raise again. In 2, 1. Remember, strong pull, control. We want to be in control on the balance. Decent squat. Last 5 seconds. Crunch the core every time. There we go. Curtsy lunges. Again, staying low. Here we go. Trying to keep the torso up while staying low. Oh yeah. How are the legs feeling now? Are they saying hello? And there we go, give the legs a little bit of a kick. We're down to the floor. Tabletop position. On our backs. Knees above the hips. Here we go, shins are horizontal, we're holding. Lower back pressed into the floor. Imprinted. A little bit of tension through the thigh. Keeping the shins level. You can point the toes, you can pull the toes. Both are good. Do whichever one you like the least. You can see I'm keeping the shoulders up and relax. I'm keeping the shoulders up in this one, get a bit more in the upper abs, so join in with that. In 2, 1, exit, we're holding. Thighs vertical, shins horizontal, lower back printed down into the floor. Shoulders off the mat, so we're crunched up, keeping the chin off the chest. Keep that space there. Just over 5 seconds left. Now we've less than 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax. We're going to bring in some movement on those. Set up. And here we go, right leg only, lower to the floor. You can keep the shoulders down this time. Focusing very much on that lower part of the stomach. Left leg doesn't move, right leg, all the movement comes from the hip. Should be maintaining that right angle at the knee, or roughly a right angle at the knee. Keep the lower back pulled down, and relax. We're going to do the left leg next. In 3, set up, and here we go. Left leg only moving, right leg staying still, lower back still printed down into the floor. You can come up into your crunch, get the shoulders up. Keep that lower back printed down into the mat. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1. There we go. If you weren't warm before, you're warm now. It's okay, you're saying the same thing as each other, even if you can't hear each other. All saying some wonderfully religious prayers for me. Okay, 10 seconds left. We're coming into a side lunge with a touchdown. Simply, my middle leg, which is going to be this one here, is going to stay straight. I bend the knee, touch down at the foot, step across, outside leg bends the knee, touch down, stepping back in, touching down each time. So I'm using both hands to touch down. So we're bending the knee. If I'm going to my right knee is bent. I'm going to my left knee is bent. And then really push that heel down into the floor to bring it back to the center. Nicely done. We're down to our hands. High plank. Get ready. Lift. We're going to hold here in our high plank. Nice straight line through the body. Keeping the core engaged. Keeping the belly button pulled in. Stomach zipped up. Actively pushing the hands down into the floor helps you get more muscles engaged. And relax the knees down. We're back to our feet. We're coming back in to our side squat or side lunge with a touchdown. So step it out to the side, touchdown, and repeat. Each side. So leg towards the center of the room stays straight. And the leg at the outside is the one that you're bending. So you get a little bit of a stretch. There we go, we're back to our high plank. So as you're doing those side lunges, get a bit of a stretch in the groin. High plank, lift, core is engaged, hands under the shoulders, pressing down into the mat. We're holding here nice and steady. I'm being very, very nice, very gentle, taking it easy on you today. Should I ramp things up a little bit? No answers. And relax. We're onto our side next for the hip hitch. So supporting the head with the hand, shoulders are stacked above each other, hips are stacked, nice straight line through the body. Exhale, lift those legs just a little bit. Movement is coming from the hip, little muscle here in the side, pulling on the hip bone. That's what's doing the work. Trying to stay level in terms of the body, shouldn't be rocking backwards or forwards. Yay, over to the other side. Same thing, hand is supporting the head, shoulders stacked one above the other, hips are stacked, and exhale as we lift. All the time, feel the side working. 10 seconds left. Keeping nice and steady. Hips are stacked all the time. Shoulders are stacked. Last one. There we go. Time flies when you're having fun. Our side V-ups are next. So I'm going to stick with the same side. Arm out in front. Coming up for height each time. Feet together, knees together. Push through the floor with your hand to help you to lever up, getting that height in. And switch sides. Arms out, we start stacked, we roll back, and exhale as you lift. Feet together, knees together. Looking at your toes. It's a cold wintry night out there, but it's hot in here. Last 5 seconds. Should be starting to burn by now. Oh yeah, definitely burning. Break time. Grab a sip. Cheers. We've got 15 seconds left. We're going to start off on our feet. 10 seconds. Lunge with the knee raise. Stepping straight back, coming up with our knee. We're going to do a repeater. We're stepping back, same leg. Same leg all the time. Pause at the top. Make sure you have your balance. Just over 5 seconds to go. You got this. Relax, kick the legs. Coming back in on the other leg, same thing. In 3, 2, 1. Step back. Knee raise. Try to keep the balance. So pause at the top for a moment. Make sure you've got your balance there. Step it back. Last one. Down to the floor. Dead bug is next. Hands up. Tabletop. Left leg, right arm. Left leg, right arm only. Keeping your lower back printed into the floor. Try not to let your foot hit the ground. Relax down. Same thing, other leg. Get ready. We'll lift. So our right leg, left arm. Stretch them out. Pull back in. Reaching your heel away. Keeping your lower back pulled down into the mat. Great stuff. We're back to our squat and knee raise. Sorry, lunge and knee raise, my mistake. Lunge and knee raise. With that pause in there. Last 3, 2, last one. There we go, give the legs a little kick. Same again, other leg. Here we go. Step back. Find that balance point. Great stuff. Great coordination there with the breathing as well. So you're exhaling as that knee comes up, as the core is contracting. There we go. Relax the legs. We're down to the floor. Back to our dead bug, alternating this time. Here we go. Opposite arm and leg every time. Inhale down, exhale up, pushing the heel away, and then pulling with the lower stomach. Once more. Dead bug, alternating. Get ready. Here we go. Really focus this time on keeping that lower back pulled down into the floor. really makes you work the core so much more. Keeps your focus on that core muscles, or on those core muscles, on that core area. Here we go. How are you feeling? Ready for this break? Cheers. Okay, we're on our feet. We brought in a little bit of boxing last week. We're going to continue that trend. So we're going from one side to the other. Remember, back foot comes around, come back to center. Here we go. Each time, bringing the hands back up to the face. Right around, there we go. Relax. Next up, we're going to do a stance switch. We get the arms just hold in place. We go from straight, switch to the side, center, other side, center, other side. Watch your mat. Don't get tripped up. From center to the side, center, other side. All the time, face front, small little hops, working the core. The core is pulling you around. There we go. We're back to our punches each side. Same as the first round. Get ready. Here we go. So it's a strong punch out, strong pull back. Getting the hand back to the face as quickly as you can. Strong enough to knock the earbuds out of your ears. Last one. There we go. Okay, building on that stance switch. Starting left foot forwards, jump to center. Right foot. Now we're going to go from right to left, coming around 180. Switching each time. So it's a full 180 degree twist with the legs on the core, head facing the same way, and relax. Back to our punching again. Here we go. Getting up onto the ball of the foot. Hips turn around. Shoulders are doing a powerful drive for the push. We're almost there. Okay, great stuff. Another set of the twists. We're straight in with the 180 turn. Get into stance and switch. That's it, keep your guard up. Switching guard every time you switch sides. Last 5 seconds. There we go. One more round of punching. Bit faster, bit more power. Ready? Here we go. So full pivot every time. Exhale on your punch. So breathing is fast. Last 5 seconds. Keep coming up onto the toe. Okay, last round. On that switch, that stance switch, we're going to go faster. aiming for continuous switching. Every time, coming around 180 degrees. Use the core to pull the hips around. Last 5 seconds. There we go. That got the heart rate up. Well done. So as ever, take a few moments, let the heart rate come down. Use a few nice, slow, steady, relaxed breaths so you can bring that heart rate right down.
Activity completed.
You heard the lady. Activity completed. Well done. Seriously strong finisher. More next week.